Morning. It's a brand new day. It's a Saturday morning. Uh, just heading on my way into work, and yeah. So I plan on making a video about this subject. It's about mindset, right? And there are a few things I actually want to cover because I think there's something that I witnessed yesterday that I think would really benefit a lot of people, right? When it comes to mindset, right? So yesterday I had my October students graduate. So yeah, that was fun. So yeah, that was fun. But there was a statement that someone made in that in the party, like in the celebration, right? So they were like, "Oh, we've learned so much, like we've gotten a lot of knowledge and all this stuff that we should not, that they, like them themselves, they should not, tell other people what they've learned, right? That they should keep the knowledge to themselves, right? I mean, I understand where he's coming from. Like, he's learned this very valuable information, and he doesn't really want people to know because he thinks the more people that know, the less he, makes, right? So, morning. How are you? Yeah. So yeah. So now the mindset that he had was this: that I'm gonna have all this knowledge to myself, right? And I'm gonna try and use it and not share with anyone else, which is not a good mindset, right? This is not good because knowledge, I understand, as we all know, is power, right? That's how we grow. That's how we learn. That's how we transform ourselves. The more knowledge we acquire, the more civilized people say the person is. Knowledge really is something that helps us in achieving success, right? But the truth really is actually utilizing those that knowledge really is what gets you that success, right? But that's something else, right? But what I'm trying to stress out is that people should not be hoarding knowledge, right? I know this is particularly more of an issue over here in Nigeria, where people they learn something and they see that it's fantastic, but they don't want to really share it out. They don't want to let other people know, right? And with that, what happens is that there is no growth. Okay, there is no growth for yourself, for your brothers and sisters, for the nation. There is no growth, right? What you see outside, what other people do, or like people from other countries, or more let's say more developed countries per se, right? What they do is, there's no form of hiding. I mean, of course there will be some like small things here and there that you don't really know, but like most of the information, it's out there. It's shared out to the public, right? So like, people need to have that mindset of giving. You learn something, you give it out. You learn, you understand it, you share it. Okay, you don't learn and you hold it, right? I mean, like I said, I understand where he was coming from, right? But it's not really a good thing that, oh, I learned something and I see that this thing is very, very good, so I'm going to therefore just keep it to myself and not share it to anyone else. But the funny thing is, other people know about it, right? So even if you share it or you don't share it, people will still find out, right? But for you, the way you grow, what makes you grow faster is by you doing what? You're sharing information, impacting knowledge onto other people that who may not really necessarily know what it is that you know, right? You want to share, okay? So please, when you learn something, always try and teach other people. Don't hold the information to yourself. Even also a student as well yesterday said that she actually went for like a bakery type training, and their instructor, the lady who was actually taking them through the training, right? what she did was she taught them the necessary requirements, but then the main recipes, right, that that the lady was using for her own business, like her own recipe for cakes and the rest, she refused to share with the students, right? But the funny thing was, she herself went online and googled it and saw what the lady was hiding, you understand? And so now in that case, the cake that the lady, her instructor, would have charged 5K for, the lady who now went online and found out what it's actually was, what she was hiding anyway, now instead, she used that same information, that same recipe, that same information, made her own cake and was selling it for 40,000 naira. You understand? So, like, this whole, holding of information, hiding of knowledge, it doesn't work. I mean, it's not necessary, because if you really want to grow as a person and let other people around you grow, you want to, be willing, right, to educate people around you about whatever it is that you know. Okay, you must be willing to impact people's life positively, giving them what, it's more or less, just free information, right? Because the more you impact onto other people, the more you get back in reward as well, because people would want to help you too, right? And then you get to know more, right? And not just limiting yourself to that little amount of information that you already know. Okay, so I just felt I had to address this today, because I've actually heard about, I've heard these statements multiple times from people, and I think it's not really the best kind of mindset to keep, or to have, holding information, not willing to share out with people. But the truth is, the more you share, the more information you share out, the more knowledge so the more information you're willing to share out, the more knowledge comes back to you, because when you share out information to people, people are also willing to do what? Share what they know with you that you most likely do not know, right? But when you're so like clinch fist with your with what you know, you find very little people coming to you to offer you advice, offer you tips, or give you more things that you may not be aware of. Okay, so let's please try and try and fix that. Okay, as people, it's very, very important. All right, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you have a nice morning, but please stay blessed, keep grinding, and keep learning as well. Keep learning. Okay, take care, have a nice day.